Holy shit. What's up, everybody? Oh my god, I had to go hide in a room to do this. One, that's not targeting. Number two, what the fuck did we just watch? Holy shit. Ooh. I'm like sweating from watching that game. That was insane. That was insane. Holy hell. I enjoyed the hell out of watching that. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure all of you did. Man, where do we start? Where do we start? The refs. The refs are going to be the talk of the game, obviously. That was an obvious touchdown to Roman Wilson, but that wasn't the story of the game. J.J. McCarthy, 2 pick sixes, unacceptable. You can't do that. What do you mean? How is that not targeting? What are you watching? Please, it wasn't targeting. Dude barely hit a shoulder pad. All right, relax. Story of the game is that Michigan defense, one of the best in the country all year, and you go and do that. I got no words. Yes, Jeff does have to shave his head Monday. He's going to come in with a shaved head. I can't believe it. I feel so bad for Jeff. I'm so glad I had no affiliation or ties to this game, especially betting. Holy hell. Poor Jeff. But guys, the story is your defense was shit. Your defense did not come to play. I didn't think TCU did anything special that, they were just overwhelming. I mean, I don't know what the game plan was. It was way too much blitzing. It was way too many mistakes. No pressure from the front seven. Poor tackling. I mean, some of these guys were stopped for a 2-yard gain, and then they'd keep turning their legs, and they go for 6, 7, and 8. Hell, it happened on the last TCU drive when the dude ran on second down. You had him, and he kept going. The red zone offense was a joke. Some of the play calling was too cute, pathetic, very pathetic. But the story is simple. Michigan lost to a team that TCU deserve all the credit in the world, but you watch back that game, what TCU do? JJ gifting him 14 points doesn't help. Jim Harbaugh, his coaching staff gifting him, 0 points on their first 3-4 possessions, I believe, in the red zone. That was a joke. They didn't rob Michigan, John. All right, look, I know it's hard to be a Michigan fan right now and you're very upset, but your team just played one of the best games I've ever watched in my life. They weren't robbed. They were robbed for sure on that Roman Wilson touchdown, but there's nothing more you can say or do. Michigan didn't deserve it. They didn't. You can't give up 51 points to TCU. You just can't do that. You can't have one of the better red zone defenses. You can't have one of the better run defenses. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, I want to be sympathetic, but there's no reason to. You guys got your asses kicked. That first touchdown of Wilson, that was garbage. I think we all agree. But that's not what lost you the game. You turned into a team that had to drop back with no elite receivers. And you know what? To J.J. McCarthy's credit, kid played out of his fucking mind. Kid played out of his mind. But 2 pick sixes, that hurts. That hurts. You came back from down 22, and then you get it within 3. And Quentin Johnston goes, 74 yards? I mean, that was... At that point, when you were down 3 and you gave TCU the ball, I was like, Michigan are going to complete this. Like, there's no way. They've done everything. And to give up an underneath route that goes home for 76 yards, the constant Jesse Minter blitzing was absolutely mind-boggling. The only time you got punished was when you blitzed, and you still did it. There was one thing I did not like. Towards the end of the game, the Max Duggan quarterback sneak. When the wide receiver is set in motion, he's not allowed to move forward, and he was leaning forward. I mean, that's a false start. That's a false start. But these refs were shit all game. So, whether it was for TCU or for Michigan, Michigan had a few calls that went their way. So the truth is Michigan didn't deserve it. Michigan didn't deserve to win because you don't give up 51 points to TCU on that stage in that game. That was so embarrassing. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but what a fuck you it would be if Michigan did everything they did this year only to watch Ohio State walk away with the national championship. Imagine. Imagine Ohio State Walk away. Oh, God. That would be the ultimate fuck you. I have no words. I really don't. I really have no words. And I didn't feel like this was Michigan underestimated TCU. I thought Michigan came out and were extremely arrogant, especially in the red zone. And they were sloppy. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They left 21 points actually on the board. Gromit. They left 21 points on the board. This is such a joke. It's such a joke loss. You had an opportunity to change the landscape of college football in favor of the Big Ten and Michigan. You fumbled at the goal line. 2 pick sixes. I've got no words. I really don't. Like this is what drives me nuts in these kind of games. You can't lose this game. And you have to deal with the repercussions. And whether it's the Jim Harbaugh talk, whether it's whatever you want, I don't care, to be honest with you. I still want to take time to really think about what I truly think and believe of this team. I think in the immediate aftermath, they're going to be back next year. They're going to be one of the better teams. But, guys, I got nothing. I really do. I'm so disappointed in Michigan. You can laugh if you're a Michigan State fan, sure, whatever. But that was disappointing. You can't lose that game, Michigan. You can't lose that game. How? How do you lose? Not only to the easiest team that was in the Final Four, if there is even that, but you did everything right. You dominated the teams you were supposed to. You went on the road and beat Ohio State. You beat Purdue in the Big Ten championship game. You got the favorable draw. You had J.J. McCarthy play his best game as a Michigan Wolverine, and your defense gives up 51. And I know 14 of those were from J.J., but you couldn't make a stop. You should not be going down 10 after you made it within 3. That Johnston touchdown was the biggest letdown, disappointment, whatever you want to call it. Jim Harbaugh to the NFL, I don't really buy that right now. I don't. He's got a hell of a team coming back next year. He'll have the offensive line. He'll have J.J. McCarthy, Donovan Edwards. But, guys, if you're a Michigan fan, tough shit. That was brutal. That was embarrassing. I can't remember a worse loss. Remember, they benched an undefeated Cade McNamara. Simo, shut the fuck up before I ban you. I'll ban you right now. Shut the fuck up, Cade McNamara. If Cade McNamara was a starting quarterback this game and he played the whole game, Michigan lose 51 to fucking 20. J.J. McCarthy played out of his fucking mind, Simo. Don't start that shit. Harbaugh got exposed as a bad coach to prepare for a big stage game. Harbaugh's never won the big game. He hasn't. And I didn't feel like Michigan. Again, it was so odd. You're watching TCU, and they're not doing anything, guys. They're not doing anything that's so spectacular or so unpredictable, or they really came out with a game plan. This was constant mistakes from the offense and the defense. 2 pick sixes, constant blitzing. I got nothing. How do you fucking lose that game? You can't lose that game. That is history at your doorstep. They fucking hand it to you, and you do that? How do you fuck that up? The clock management at the end was horrible, and the officiating was worse. The officiating was garbage. Fucking pathetic, both towards Michigan and TCU. TCU got screwed on a few plays throughout the game. Michigan as well. Their fucking refs are awful. Got to give TCU credit. Absolutely. Absolutely. They played a fucking hell of a game. But again, I didn't watch that game and thought, oh man, TCU was better than I thought they were. They weren't. Michigan just played like shit. Honest to God, guys, did you watch anything where you were like, man, TCU, they got our number here. They're doing this right. They're doing that right. Really? Your defense giving up 13 points a game? You give up 37 to TCU? How do you give up that many points? And look, I know JJ didn't help. 37 of those points were for the Michigan defense. That's still unacceptable. And JJ, those 200 pick sixes, unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. What do you expect? Michigan are playing a game they've never played all year. Hell, under Jim Harbaugh, they've never successfully played this kind of game. Dropping back, throwing the ball 40, 50 times. But that's the perks of having JJ, right? He gave you a chance. Kid gave you a chance. But you lost. You lost because your defense couldn't step up when you needed it most. And I think that's super, super unfortunate and frustrating. It really is. Michigan lost a game that I really could not see how they would lose. And what's even worse is you lost a game where I didn't think TCU played better than you. Like, how the fuck does that happen? How do you lose a game where TCU doesn't play better than you? Well, it's very simple. Your red zone offense was shit. 2 pick sixes. Defense couldn't stop a fucking... I don't know. Defense couldn't stop anything. Why did they blitz on the 80-yard touchdown? Honestly, Rocco, I don't fucking know. I don't understand. Maybe it's easier to watch from the fucking television, but when all game you're getting burnt whenever the fuck you blitz, and you still call it, on third down especially, fuck you. So pathetic. I agree, Nala. You guys were blitzing way too much. Michigan, it's so disappointing. So disappointing. Comes down to coaching, right? You have no issue calling the Lions coaches out. No, it does, man. Michael, you can't lose that game. You can't lose that game. But, Michael, the difference is Michigan were 13-0, buddy. When the Lions are 1-6 and they suck dick, that's not a good thing, buddy. If the Lions were 13-0 and they lost a game like this, or they were 14-2 and they lost in the divisional round after a bye week, maybe you have a point. Threw away 14 points inside of the 5. I know, guys. I know. I don't understand how you lost that game, and this Woodward sports chat right now is absolutely hilarious. Oh my God. You know what? If there is one bright side, all right, and Michigan fans, I know this is going to hurt, okay? I don't know how you feel, but I know it's going to hurt. But I truly believe you will be back next year. You're running it back. You're running it back with J.J. McCarthy, Donovan Edwards. I do think you're going to be one of the better teams, but you choked. You choked. Harbaugh, you choked. Michigan, you choked at a moment in your history where, again, I really believed going in, you win this game, it's Michigan and everybody else in the Big Ten until USC showed up. And you fucking let it slip through your fingers. And you know what's going to happen because you lost? Ohio State's going to beat Georgia. I don't even know if the game started yet, to be honest with you. Let me check. But if Ohio State wins and they win the Natty, they haven't started yet. Thank God. I haven't missed anything. Cool. Oh, you know what, guys? While I'm on screen with you, let me FaceTime Jeff. Let me FaceTime Jeff and see how he's doing right now, because he's probably going to kill himself, to be honest with you. Half of our Woodward sports chat is completely losing their shit. I would screen record this for you guys, but bad idea. A lot of people crying right now. Come on, Jeff, answer the phone, buddy. Answer the phone. What, bro? You got to shave your head. You got to talk to these people.
No, I'm not shaving.
You're shaving your fucking head.
I'm not shaving.
I'm buzzing it for you. I'm gonna do the honors on Monday.
No, hey, listen, you can try. You can try to shave it.
Bro, you're fucked. You got to man up to that shit. You got hundreds of people looking at you right now.
Listen to the chat. I am a man of my word, but
you're gonna shave your fucking head. You're gonna look so fucking ugly. Would it help if I did it with you? If I did it with you, would you do it? You got to man up. You got to man up, Jeff.
If you did it with me, I would.
All right, I'll do it with you. I'll buzz, you shave. I'll buzz, you shave.
All right. I gotta fight this battle. All right. This is
You got to man up to this one, buddy. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Are you in a live stream right now?
Dude, yeah, I'm doing a live stream from the fucking closet of this house.
Motherfucker. All right. You know what?
God. Oh, God. I'm chilling with these people.
I'm missing the morning show this week.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Enjoy your night.
All right.
Oh, my God. He's got to shave his fucking head. Ryan, I don't know if I can send you a link, buddy, to be honest with you. This isn't our normal setup. This is kind of just me. Ryan, actually, you know what, Ryan? I'm going to call you. That's what I'm going to do. Ryan, I don't have your number, though. What the fuck? Ryan, you got to DM me on Twitter, unless you're confident in putting it in the public chat right now. You can DM me on Twitter. Send me your number. I'll FaceTime you. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. All right, Facebook Messenger works for me, buddy. Guys, how do you lose that game? How? How do you lose that fucking game? I'm so disappointed. And I'm so mad for you. I really am. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad for you. This is so pathetic. All right, let's call Ryan and see what he thinks. Let's call Ryan. FaceTime him. So disappointing. You guys should have won, and you should be fucking ashamed. Jim Harbaugh, total disappointment. So unacceptable. Ryan, what the fuck, man?
I'm walking around aimlessly, bro. I don't know what's going on with my life.
Look, one, if you need somebody to talk to, you can always call me, number one. Number two, I'm telling you what's going to happen from now. Ohio State's winning tonight, and they're winning the Natty.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, this is horrible. I mean, how do you let 51 points go up against you?
No idea. No idea, buddy.
How do you burn a minute and 50
Pathetic.
seconds?
Pathetic coaching.
A clock at the end.
Pathetic coaching. Pathetic execution. That was disgusting, man. I feel so bad for you guys. I actually do. Like, you had the world in your fucking hands, and you guys let it go.
You literally were having like a monumental Minnesota comeback there.
Yep.
And you've got J.J. McCarthy, who has said, we're going to win this game.
Yep.
Ball in your hand.
And they didn't do it.
And my question is targeting. You guys have been enforcing, and yes, I know it's 25 seconds left, but at the end of the day, it's a shot, right?
Yeah, I didn't see it that way, but I thought the refs were fucking awful for TCU and for Michigan. That was the worst officiated game I've ever seen. They missed actually roughing the passer on J.J. McCarthy earlier in the game. He had already been sacked, and some lineman came and sat on him. But the refs were just awful, man. It was a joke. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Dude, horrible. I can't stop walking around aimlessly.
Look,
screaming 2 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago. I'm walking around aimlessly.
Dude, I got to call Flannel Sam now and make sure he hasn't killed himself.
Well, let me tell you something. If this game goes how you're thinking,
yeah,
we all might be.
Yeah, so we're going to put the suicide prevention hotline in the chat right now.
Yeah, please, because I'm going to take it from
Ryan, I'll be there tomorrow to console with you, okay, buddy?
Yeah. I'm going to need a shoulder.
Try to enjoy your New Year, man. Jesus Christ.
My God. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy.
Hopefully the Lions going to win tomorrow, because right now I feel like this is burning on my jerseys.
Dude, I'm sorry, buddy. Have a good night, man.
You too.
Oh, God. People, I am sorry. Every single one of you Michigan fans. Call Flannel Sam. I'm not doing this FaceTime shit. What am I, a fucking millennial? What are we doing right now, boys? What are we doing? Got to call Flannel Sam, make sure he's alive.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, are you dead?
No, but I kind of wish I was.
You gonna make it through, or are you gonna kill yourself? I'm here for you, buddy.
No, I'm not gonna kill myself. But hey, if I'm still feeling too bad in the next couple of days, I can always go to SMA. So there you go.
We don't need the unnecessary ad plug here. Oh, God. You think Braylon's dead? I don't want to call Braylon. He said he would kill himself if Michigan lost.
Ooh, that's a risky one, because, like, with, like, me and Booner that you're going to get.
Should I call Ryan Ermanni and just laugh at him, or is that mean? Chat, what do you think? Should I call Ryan Ermanni and just fucking laugh?
Oh, man.
We'll see what the chat says.
Yeah, put like a poll out if you can. But the poll's going to say yes.
Well, I'm waiting for the people to tell me to do it.
All right.
You going to be okay? You can call me if you need anything, okay, buddy?
I'm going to be all right. It was just such a golden opportunity. 2 pick sixes, 2 empty red zone possessions. Just a golden opportunity missed.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's brutal. But look, if you need help, call 1-800 or whatever the fuck the suicide prevention hotline is. I'm about to call Ryan Ermanni and laugh at him. So,
All right.
all right, buddy. All right. All right, let's go to Ryan Ermanni. Call Ryan Ermanni. Guys, I'm telling you now, you made me do this. I'm going to feel so bad for doing this, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, God, Ryan. Bro, what the fuck?
Dude, what happened, bro?
I kind of want to laugh, but I'm so sorry.
I mean,
What the fuck was that? How do you guys lose that game?
Dude, two pick sixes.
Your defense couldn't stop a fucking nosebleed.
Two pick sixes and a fumble with the one.
Oh, Ryan, I'm so sorry, buddy.
I don't even give a shit.
Listen, just make sure Braylon's okay. That's all I need you to do tonight.
Dude, I mean, I don't even know where he is, dude. He's like there somewhere. Fuck.
Oh my God, you guys choked the whole world, man. You choked more than a fucking porn star does in
Dude,
a set.
They choked so hard they don't even fucking know what they choked at. They choked that massive cock.
Dude, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm not, but I am at the same time. I feel awful.
Know,
That was...
Dude, call me up on Monday, dude. I'll come on your show.
All right, buddy. I got you, man. Enjoy your night. Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year.
All right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is so bad. Oh, God. Hey, guys. This is officially just came out. Officiating crew that was announced for the TCU versus Michigan game tonight. Not to be paranoid, but the center judge, Chris Garner, is an Ohio State grad. But he didn't make JJ throw 2 pick sixes. So, again, as much as we can blame the refs. Oh, my heart is aching. It's fucking brutal, man. How do you guys suck so much dick? How do you guys lose that game? I'm so sad for you, but I'm not. Like Jim Harbaugh, Jim, Jesse Minter, top 5 finalists for the Broyles Award. How do you fuck that up? Can we talk about JJ's arm of a cannon on the touchdown that never was? One of the best throws I've seen. JJ had a hell of a game, man. JJ had a hell of a game, and that's exactly why you made him the starter. And had you not named him the starter and Cade, the bitch McNamara was there, you would have lost this game by probably 20-30. But that was Jim Harbaugh game. He's never won the big game. You thought he turned the corner when he beat Ohio State last year. You thought he would turn the corner after beating Ohio State on the road this year. And Michigan, when you had it, when you needed your team most, you could have lost in the title game for all I care. But the fact that you lost to TCU, you threw away a golden opportunity to be one of the best programs in the country. That's what you guys did tonight. You guys absolutely fucking blew it. And I'm so sorry to all you Michigan fans. I really feel bad. You deserve better. But that was fucking pathetic. That was fucking pathetic. So disappointed. That was disgusting. You guys had no right losing that game in that way. That was so fucking pathetic. My God. If the Lions lose tomorrow, honestly, Monday's like going to be the most miserable show. That was painful. That was painful. Who else do we want to call right now? Who else do we want to call? Let's see. Jeff is going to have to shave his head, whether he likes it or not. Let's call Neil Rule. Call Neil Rule. I know Neil enjoyed this one. Guys, I can't believe it. Oh, let's see what Neil thinks. Answer your phone, Neil. Stop being a bitch. Answer the damn phone. Neil is too busy celebrating right now. I bet you any money he's getting turned up. God. See, guys, what do you think? Predator brought this up. I'm going to throw it up as a poll. are you done with Jim Harbaugh? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you done with Jim Harbaugh? Man, Jeff is so fucked. Jeff is so fucked. What do you guys think? The majority of you should say no, but to be honest with you, Neil Rule has hinted at this for so long, and your program's history is nothing but coming up short outside of 97. Your program's history since World War II is nothing but a disappointment and a letdown in the games that you need to win. That's the reality. This is the best you've ever been, but you just disappoint, just like the Cowboys. The Cowboys always get to the playoffs, they'll win the division, they'll win a playoff game, but they can never get to the NFC title game. They just can't. But boy, Jim Harbaugh threw away what, in my opinion, would have been, and this was the talk leading up to this game. You win this game, you're part of the select few. You're part of the Kirby Smarts, the Sabins. Now, have you won it? No. But had you at least made a title appearance, you would have at least been in the conversation. Now, you wouldn't have been as good as them, but you would have been in the conversation. And Jim Harbaugh and Michigan totally fumbled. They totally choked. And I've got no words. I've got no words. I really don't. Jim Horrible can't finish. Let's see. All right, Adam, can we at least acknowledge the fact that a month between games is too long for any team? I don't like it, but it hasn't stopped Nick Saban in Alabama, hasn't stopped Georgia, hasn't stopped Ohio State, hasn't stopped any of them. Brutal, guys. It is going to be the talk of town for so long. And again, for Michigan fans, I'm sad for you. I really am. I'm so sad for you. What a disappointing loss. You guys fucked that up so bad. And I agree with most of you. Jeff didn't answer. Or I already talked to Jeff, Adam. I already talked to Jeff. We all want Braylon's reaction. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Braylon, I hope, is alive for Monday. Jesus Christ. That was not what anybody was expecting. Silent Service says my sons, are crushed. I get it, man. I get it, but again, Michigan, you had been nothing short of a disappointment for so long. And you lost. You lost the game. You can't lose. You can't fucking lose that game, Michigan. It's that simple. You can't lose that game, and you did. You did, and it is such a letdown and such a disappointment. It really is. Awful. Awful. Trying to get Neil on the phone. Harbaugh's done with Michigan, though. Maybe, but Ohio State just scored. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Michigan fans, please don't kill yourselves. Please. Please. Ohio State's winning this, and they're going to win the Natty. They're going to win the Natty. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I really can't. Unreal. Michigan, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed. That is so fucked up. That is so disappointing. That is so not what you needed. And you fucked it up. You fucked it up so bad. I'm going to be joining these Twitter spaces as we do this. This is so embarrassing. Oh, dear God. How fucking embarrassing. Well, look, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to go on Twitter and start ranting. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your night. Happy New Year to all of you. Michigan are a bunch of choke artists. Fucking disgusting. So pathetic. I hope half of our staff are alive on Monday. I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't. You guys all have a happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed. Michigan fans, tough shit, but you fucking deserve that for showing out the way you did. Enjoy. Have a good night. Happy New Year. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the Lions pregame show and, of course, Monday. Rip Jeff's hair like Dabber said. Jeff's got to go bald. We're out of here. Happy New Year. See you in 2023.